Hi everybody, this is Bruce here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Traveling with Bruce. Please subscribe to my channel today and become a key supporter of Traveling with Bruce by clicking the Patreon link. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. I thought I'd put an update together with a bit of an update for everybody regarding Hurricane Irma and Hurricane Maria, how it's devastated the Caribbean regions and caused havoc with cruises and travel agencies and resort hotels and tourists and locals alike. We can see here by the map of the Caribbean, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and all the islands, including the Bahamas and Florida. And as I zoom in here, you'll see the Dominican Republic in the middle, Puerto Rico over to the right, and then you'll see the small islands that have been really badly hit by these hurricanes. At the bottom of the screen here, you'll see Martinique, Dominica wiped out, Guadalupe badly hit, St Croix here on the bottom right, or Puerto Rico badly hit, St Thomas, St Maarten. We're talking about island nations that have no power, no running water, no refrigeration. They have got airports that are down, ports that have been badly damaged. Here's San Juan, Puerto Rico. Old Town San Juan, we're talking flooding of up to 2 feet in certain sections of the island. Mudslides, damage estimates are just starting to come in. This picture here is a before picture, obviously, nice, calm, tranquil. We're not going to see this picture for a while, unfortunately. There's a lot of damage here, no power. Gas stations have been wiped out, so even if your car survived it, there's nowhere for you to get gas to run your car. Ships like this, when the Carnival people come in, Royal Caribbean ships come in, they need to plug into shore power. They can run their engines, but they would rather have shore power to operate while they're in port. Roads like this are typical in Puerto Rico and other islands. We are only just beginning to hear the damage that's being caused. These types of resorts here, roofs have been blown off, windows have been blown out. There will be no filtration systems for the pools, that type of thing. This is the kind of scene we're looking at throughout the Caribbean. So unfortunately, this coming winter, tour operators are in big trouble. They're just not going to be able to offer accommodation for tourists either through charters or resort stays, all-inclusives, and cruise ships. The locals, this is what they're faced with, complete devastation with no power to restore things with right now. Even if you could buy an air conditioner, you can't plug it in. Here's a beautiful picture of St. Thomas. This island right now is being restored as fast as possible by the National Guard. The National Guard has chartered a cruise ship to live on, for accommodation for up to 1,500 of these troops, because there are no accommodations on the island that they can spare. They have 40-odd thousand homeless people on the island itself. In the middle of this picture, you'll see the Marriott Resort right there on the edge, that little triangular shape. That has been destroyed. So even resorts off the water are totally wiped out. This is a beautiful picture of St. Thomas before the hurricane came, and all those small pleasure craft are destroyed. It's like a child in a bathtub just swept them aside and tossed them all into the edge of the bathtub. They're totally ruined. Any ship that didn't bug out is wiped out. And a lot of charter operators, fishing operators, that type of thing, they're out of business. These are some of the resorts here, St. Thomas, St. Maarten, and other islands. This is a typical scene all over the place. Flooding, roofs ripped off, windows blown out, power lines gone. Power poles have been knocked over. So even if you can restore the generators to create the electricity can't flow along the wires. The wires have to be completely replaced. So we're talking about a complete infrastructure rebuild on some of these island nations that are deeply in debt to the IMF. Just can't afford it. They've already gone to the IMF for emergency funding. They're being turned down at first blush. This is the port here at St. Maarten, completely destroyed. Thankfully, St. Maarten has France and the Dutch government to back them. St. Thomas and St. Croix have the U.S. government to back them, as does Puerto Rico. But even so, the rebuild will take quite a while. For cruise ships, the good news, you can take a cruise ship to where it's safe. And there are ports in the Caribbean, Western Caribbean in particular, that are unscathed at this point, and cruise ships can go to where the damage hasn't occurred. So scenes like this, leaving St. Maarten on a beautiful summer or winter afternoon, where you can sit outside in your bathing suit and leisurely watch the island disappear, this won't be seen for quite some time. And unfortunately, the view of the island from the ship is just not going to be pretty, even when they do return. It'll take years for private property owners to rebuild their businesses, their villas, their homes. A lot of these homes are held by offshore investors. Americans, Europeans, that type of thing, and they're going to think twice before they rebuild, especially if a lot of the insurance claims get denied that they're putting in for. Businesses in St. Maarten, Thomas were looted. That caused more damage than the hurricane did. And so a lot of businesses just aren't reopening until they've got insurance settlements. And this could take weeks, months, maybe years. So I'm sorry about all the bad news, but that's the reality of the situation. I'll keep the updates coming. Thanks for watching my channel, Traveling with Bruce. Visit my Patreon page, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye bye.